I'm sitting in AT&T's It Can Wait virtual reality simulator. It's a jarring look at just how quickly things can change out on the road, and how just one glance at your phone can be the difference between getting where you're going and losing your life. The property manager here at Jensen's Residential Communities tells me there have been 13 break-ins over the last month, and people who live here are starting to notice a trend. The best way to describe some of the emotions from earlier today is raw. As the flag lowered and some chanted, "Take it down," and USA, some eyes filled with tears. Lifeguards with the Myrtle Beach Lifeguard Service tell me they had no problem with the addition of an extra lifeguard here at 79th Avenue North, and the city agreed, but some beachgoers were simply caught off guard. Ruth arrived at the detention center in Charleston in a caravan of police vehicles. Once inside the garage, he was quickly escorted into the building. In a matter of seconds, it was all over, and patrol cars started to pull away. But many were happy just to be able to see him with their own eyes. Charleston County Sheriff's deputies kept the crowd back away from the gate. They moved the crowd, made up of media and community members, several times. In fear for the suspect, 21-year-old Dylan Roof's life, officers announced repeatedly if anyone tried to get close to the gate or roof, they would be tackled. While many others gathered at the Emmanuel AME Church for a growing memorial in front of the church, a small group of people who live in the area made a point to show up to the detention center. They held up signs saying, "Black Lives Matter, we are equal, and your evil doing did not break our community, you made us stronger." And though Roof's arrival doesn't give people a reason why this tragedy happened, some say it gives them a sense of comfort.
I just want to see him just walk in the building. It feels like a little bit of relief.
While many continue to stop here by the church to pay respect to the 9 victims, some just want justice. Roof's bond hearing is expected to be here sometime later today. Reporting in Charleston, Matt Parris, WMBF News. Coming up tonight on WMBF News at 6, Parisians still trying to cope after deadly attacks on the City of Light. Memorials disrupted by firecrackers causing mass panic. Officials now on the hunt for an 8th suspect. And French leaders striking back tonight against the group who claims they're behind the terror that took nearly 130 lives. More on the response by France and her allies in the wake of Friday's attacks as WMBF News at 6 starts right now.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WMBF News at 6.
Also tonight, a manhunt underway for a man suspected in the Paris attacks. The notice is for Salah Abdeslam, a 26-year-old man born in Brussels. A police official says the suspect rented a black Volkswagen Polo used in the attack on a concert hall Friday night where 89 people were killed. We'll have more on how U.S. officials are reacting to the attacks later in our show, so stay with us. New at 6, Conway police officers are looking for a man who they say pulled out a gun and demanded money at a Quick Mart last night. Officers responded to the Quick Mart on Wright Boulevard in Conway. The victim said the suspect entered the business, pulled out a small handgun, and demanded money. The victim refused his demand, and the suspect fled the scene, heading in an unknown direction. Conway police looking for this man on your screen. He was last seen wearing a dark jacket, gray T-shirt, an Army logo, and jeans. If you have any information on where he may be, you're asked to call police. Also new tonight, police are looking for 2 suspects who used a stolen credit card to buy over $1,000 worth of merchandise. Here's a shot of the 2 suspects leaving Walmart. Authorities with the Conway Police Department say the fraud happened on October 17th at the Walmart in Conway on Church Street. Anyone who can identify the suspects or has any information about the incident is asked to call police. And happening tomorrow, the prosecution continues in the case of Heather Sims. Sims accused of shooting and killing her husband during an argument in their home. Friday, prosecutors called Dr. Werner Spitz, a forensic pathologist, to the stand. He says the bullet went through David Sims' body at a downward angle and that the shot was fired from more than 2 feet away. On Heather's injuries from August 2013, Spitz says in his opinion, the stab wounds and scratches on her arm appear to be self-inflicted. The defense will get its chance later this coming week. GOP presidential candidate Ted Cruz was in Myrtle Beach today speaking at a town hall meeting. Cruz is the top potential GOP nominee in a very deep pool of candidates. In recent polls, he trails, coming in 4th among likely voters. With South Carolina being such an important primary state, the Cruz campaign stopped here to garner support from his followers. Following the event, he also gave his opinion on the recent events in Paris and the threat of ISIS.
And this Paris attack is a powerful warning to the men and women across this country, because ISIS intends to take this attack to America.
And another presidential candidate will be in our area in the next few days. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush will be in Florence this Thursday. He's stopping at the Holy Smoking Barbecue around 1:30. While Parisians try to recover from Friday's coordinated terror attacks, U.S. officials are discussing what can be done to protect against a similar threat here at home. More details after the break.